Peace and blessings, people. Peace and blessings. Assalamu alaikum. This is your boy Azakar, bringing you flame. You already know. So like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. You be left in the loop. You have your ears to the streets. You know your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? You know what's going on every time I drop info on your device. So please, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. And if you holler at your boy, you like the content, you know, hit that Cash App or hit that PayPal. You know what I'm saying? HBO, help a brother out. Help a brother out. If not, I just love giving them motivation. I love my subscribers. Y'all motivate me to bring thee the information. You know what I'm saying? But what we're going to talk about today, mental health. Mental health is a real issue we have here, man. And it's some things that people don't want to talk about because it's the evil within. Not the video game, but it's the evil within your body, your soul, yourself, your mind, your being. And it may have you doing some stuff out of character. But at the same time, mental health is for real. So, you know who we gonna cook with. You feel me? You know who we gonna cook with. I mean, this man here got a Super Bowl ring. Played with Tom Brady not once, but twice. He didn't want to do things. Instagramming with the ex-lady, you know, that's some mental crap. That's some mental shit. You feel me? So let's check this out right here, though. Your boy, Antonio Brown, faces outlandish accusations in 911 call. What did he do now, man? What did he do now? So let's cook on this right quick. Let's cook on this. Hopefully that's a play, but let's get some more insight on this, man. It's just crazy what people would do. I mean, now your boy, Antonio Brown, man. What's up, dude, man? But Antonio Brown faces outlandish accusations in 911 call. Florida State prosecutors declined to file charges against former Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver Antonio Brown last month after alleged domestic violence incident at his South Tampa home. But newly reviewed 911 calls revealed details of the incident in which the alleged victim claimed Brown had been sending explicit videos to my son's phone. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Lord, have mercy. That is something different. That is something different. Mental health is real, boy. Ooh. In addition to throwing her belongings out on the home. According to the audio obtained by TMZ Sports, the woman told the dispatcher she and Brown got into a little argument. She said she exited the home with her children before it escalated to anything violent, but told the 911 that Brown began to throw her belongings outside and send explicit videos to her son's phone. An arrest warrant for the misdemeanor battery charge was issued for Brown in early December after verbal altercation between Brown and a woman at a home in South Tampa on November the 28th, the Hillsborough County Sheriff Office said at the time. Man, hey, man, mental health is a serious thing. It's a serious thing. But look, law enforcement had an attempt to serve Brown with the warrant, but he refused to come out. Then on December 21st, The state attorney office announced no charges will be filed against Brown. See, he getting his freaking way. And then acting a fool with it, man. Hey, man, dude, it's some type of special. Some type of special, man. But we gonna pray for this brother. We're gonna pray for this brother, you feel me? Lord have mercy. Now, I cooked on this once before right here, too. I cooked on this, man. Mental health is a real crucial thing, y'all. It's crucial. Ezra Miller, you know, the guy that played The Flash. And, man, that's what we coming up with, the little Paradox movie, man. And this motherfucker crazy, but agrees to plead guilty in a Vermont burglary case. Y'all remember that old crap. Miller is expected to enter a guilty plea for a lesser charge of trespassing as a part of an agreement to drop burglary and larceny charges. Slap on the wrist. Actor Ezra Miller is expected to plead guilty to a lesser charge of trespassing in the Vermont after he was accused of stealing several bottles of alcohol from someone's home. Miller, who uses they, them pronouns, free throws, man, Flash, man, was alleged to have stolen the bottles for just before 5 p.m., May the 1st, from a house in Stamford. Police said in August. They were later charged with unlawful trespassing, 2 charges of burglary and unoccupied dwelling, and petty larceny. A clerk for Vermont Superior Court confirmed that the parties have agreed to drop the burglary and larceny charges. Miller is expected to enter a guilty plea Friday in Benton County Superior Criminal Court. Court documents shows prosecutors are proposing that Miller face 80 to 90 days in suspended sentence, as well as a year's probation and a $500 fine. Man, I would do that in a fucking heartbeat, man. Compared to what I had to do with them 2 years and facing, man, I had to walk on paper for 2 years, man. 2 years. 2 years, man. That was some shit. Do you hear me? That was some shit. But mental health, man, is a real serious matter.
Moving on, guys, welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. I've been hard at work on my follow-up theory video for that second Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania trailer. I've been working on it all day. Hopefully we'll have it up by tomorrow morning. It's been a doozy. In the meantime, I wanted to jump on and give you guys a quick update about a name that has not been in the headlines very much recently after seemingly making them day after day for months straight. Ezra Miller, as reported by Yahoo Entertainment and confirmed by basically every industry insider trade, has apparently pled guilty in his outstanding felony burglary case as part of a plea deal. They go on to report, quote, Ezra Miller will plead guilty in their felony burglary case as part of a plea deal reached with prosecutors, Yahoo Entertainment has confirmed. The 30-year-old actor will cop to a single, lesser charge of unlawful trespassing as they were accused of stealing liquor bottles from a neighbor's Vermont home last year. They had previously pleaded not guilty to 1 count of burglary and 1 count of larceny in the Vermont Superior Court and claimed the whole thing was a misunderstanding. The actor, best known for playing Flash in the DC Extended Universe and as Credence in the Fantastic Beasts series, is set to change their plea as part of a hearing on Friday. Court documents obtained by NBC News show prosecutors propose Miller faces 89 to 90 days in a suspended sentence plus a year of probation and a $500 fine. Originally, Miller was facing more than 20 years behind bars for the original felony burglary charge. Yahoo reached out to Miller's representative for comment, but they did not receive an immediate response. The last official word from Miller before he reportedly entered rehab was, having recently gone through a time of intense crisis, I now understand that I'm suffering from complex mental issues and have begun ongoing treatment. I want to apologize to everyone that I have alarmed and upset with my past behavior. I'm committed to doing the necessary work to get back to a healthy, safe, and productive stage in my life. They conclude by saying The Flash remains slated to hit theaters in June. Now, with this apology and plea deal, This is one of the last steps they were facing in all of their legal issues, from what I alluded to during the prologue of this video, when they were in the headlines for a couple of weeks, literally every single day. And while I don't want to speculate too much, there were the rumors that Zaslav, and even long before he brought in James Gunn to be the CEO of DC Studios, had sat Ezra Miller down and basically issued an ultimatum. Now, regardless of the truth of that statement, Ezra Miller is still going to have one huge obstacle when and if they can get past these legal troubles in full. As we approach June with the release of The Flash, there are going to be so many interviews, regardless of how hard the vetting is, regardless if they take the questions pre, there are going to be journalists who are going to ask about this stuff, and they are going to have to keep their patience, because some of these journalists, as we've seen in the past, are absolutely relentless and have no regard for anybody's emotional psyche, especially in a moment that they're going to want to celebrate their acting accomplishment with the film, and instead the journalists are going to want to focus on a darker time that's hopefully behind them. Regardless, they face an uphill battle in The Flash that seems to still linger in lame duck status, and until we hear from James Gunn with the official confirmation on who's going and who's staying. But the latest rumor has indicated that Ezra Miller might actually end up staying The Flash as we go forward into this new DCU soft reboot, as they're calling it. As we know, at least some of the characters, and presumably the ones that James Gunn has directly worked with, are going to stick around. You would think from a marketing standpoint, if Ezra Miller's Flash is going to stay the Flash in the DC Extended Universe, that they would let everybody know that, so that they would be more interested in the film. We're just going to have to wait and see as far as that's concerned. Quickly, guys, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5, but now that we've hit 1 million...
Now, I've told myself, man, if I ever come across 5 million, just 5, man, y'all ain't gonna see me no more. Cool. Especially if I got it out the mud. Cool. I'm chilling. I'm not finna go all out and buy this and buy that and buy this and buy that. But you have to remember, black people was under the tutelage of slavery and bondage. So whatever precious mineral, whatever resource, artifact, anything of value, they will hide it and treasure a material, rather than unlocking your brain and being in the act of God, you know. But my man, Tickle, reportedly owes $1.3 million to car company over Bentley and Lamborghini lawsuit. I ain't finna go into the details of this, because the people on the field that's working like me, getting it up, grinding every day, clocking in. Can I do it again? Clocking in. Getting tired of motherfuckers around you, hearing the same old shit, motherfuckers gossiping and shit. You living this lifestyle, so you understand what I'm saying. If y'all ever came across 5 million, y'all ain't trying to do nothing. You are like country cool breeze. You hit me. Dude, you hit me. And yet alone, man, you see these rappers have this mentality of just gotta have material, and he don't even own that. Does that make any sense, y'all? Can y'all tell me a human family head is fucked up? Can y'all say that? But this is your boy Azakar, man. Do me a favor, leave some comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace and about haggers, people.
TYGA has said to OCR company $1.3 million in relation to the Bentley Lamborghini lawsuit. Tyga allegedly owes a vehicle loan business $700,000 for missing payments on 2 exotic sports cars he bought in the middle of the 2010s. Radar Online reports that Choice Motors Credit is pursuing Tira for $1.3 million in unpaid legal fees from a 2016 lawsuit. Tyga had to pay $412,000 in back payments on a 2013 Lamborghini Aventador and $91,000 for a 2014 Bentley Mulsanne after Choice Motors Credit won the action and received a default judgment. But the corporation alleges that amount has since grown to $1.3 million with interest. The rapper from Rack City is no stranger to legal troubles. Vans filed a lawsuit against Tyga and MSCHF last year for allegedly copying their iconic sneaker design with their wavy baby sneakers. Finally siding with Vans, a federal judge in Brooklyn issued an injunction against Tyga and MSCHF as well as a prohibition on any future sales of the shoe. Earlier than that, in 2019, Midway Rent-A-Car allegedly sued Tyga, alleging that he owed $441,000 for a Ferrari and a Rolls-Royce. Eventually, the Californian agreed to a repayment schedule, and both automobiles were purportedly seized. The 32-year-old was sued by his landlord in 2020 after it was claimed that he caused $200,000 in damage to a Los Angeles home. The landlord sued Tira for unpaid rent in the amount of $32,000, as well as for damages to the marble flooring and counters in the amount of $15,575 and the walls in the amount of $103,160.25 for murals and wallpaper. A basketball hoop that damaged the driveway and new locks that ruined the front door were allegedly placed by the landlord's former tenant without his authorization. In terms of music, Tyga didn't put out a project in 2022, but in December he collaborated with Chris Brown on the filthy single Nasty. Thank you for being with Global News Update. Please subscribe for more news update.